Welcome to Easy Economics. In this class, I am going to explain the first year topic belongs to 5th unit. So it is a 5 marks topic important for final examination for 5 marks. The topic is differences between perfect competition and monopoly market. So let me explain what is the difference between the perfect competition and the monopoly market. So this is also called comparison between perfect competition and monopoly market. Okay, what are the differences between two of them? So here, in the perfect competition, we can find the large number of the sellers and the buyers. Large number of sellers will produce the goods and buyers also in large number in the perfect competitive market. But in the monopoly market, only single firm or single seller will exist, and buyers are in large number. There is no difference in the size of the number of the buyers in the two markets. Buyers are same, but the difference will be in the number of the sellers only. In perfect competition, large number of sellers, but in monopoly the seller will be single. Okay, only one firm or the single producer will produce the goods. And second difference is free entry and free exit of the firms. In perfect competitive market, here generally in the market, if the market industry is gaining supernormal profits, new firms will enter into the industry. And if the industry is in losses, inefficient firms will leave the industry. So at that time, if the industry is making the supernormal profits, in perfect competitive market, new firms are able to enter freely. And if the losses broke out, inefficient firms will leave the industry. So means at the time of entry or at the time of exit, there are no restrictions on the firms. But in the monopoly market, only the single firm will produce the output. So that is, there is no scope for the entry of the firms, new firms. If there is no scope for the entry of the new firms, so no need to exit from the industry. Okay guys? So new firms are not allowed. Strict barriers will exist in the monopoly market. And in perfect competition, homogeneous commodity product is produced. Homogeneous means identical. The good produced by all the firms in the monopoly market will be the same in quantity, quality, and color, taste, size. In all the manners, it will be the same. So here, the product produced by the monopoly seller may or may not be homogeneous. Means being the single seller, he only produces the goods. So he may or may not produce the homogeneous goods. Next one, in the perfect competitive market, the goods produced by all the firms are perfect substitutes. Means 100%. One commodity is used for the another one. So the satisfaction from the all the goods which are produced by the perfect competitive sellers is the same. Means perfect means 100% substitutes. But in monopoly market, there are no close substitutes. Means the type of commodity is not produced by anybody else. So that is the reason the commodity which is produced by the monopoly seller is not having any close substitutes. And in the perfect competitive market, there is a difference between the industry and the firm. Children, already you know the difference between the firm and the industry. Means firm means single business concern. Industry means the group of the firms which are producing the same good is called the industry. So in the perfect competitive market, firm, industry both are not the same. The two differs. But in the monopoly market, being the single seller or the single firm of the product, industry and firm both are same. There is no difference between the industry and the firm. Both are the same. And in the perfect competitive market, price is decided by the total supply and total demand. Means market forces will decide the price of the product. The price which is decided by the market forces or industry is accepted by the firm. So that is the reason either the buyer or the seller he has to accept the price which is decided by the industry. So here firm is the price taker. Means it will accept the price which is decided by the industry. But here monopoly seller is a price maker. Means he is able to decide the price for his product. and he is able to decide the supply of his output also. But at the same time, deciding both price and supply output are not possible to him. But whatever it may be, he is able to decide the price of his product. So hence, monopoly seller is called the price maker. Next, in the perfect competitive market, uniform price prevails for all the goods. The same price, because of they are producing the identical good, homogeneous good. That is the reason for the same type of goods, same price prevails for all the goods in the market. In the monopoly market, price varies based upon the demand. If demand is low, he will decrease the price. If demand is high, he will increase the price. Based upon the demand, he will charge us different prices for the same product. So in the monopoly market, price varies. Price will be different for the same product. Next one, in the perfect competitive market, price AR and MR are the same, which are lying in the same curve, and the curve is parallel to the horizontal axis or x-axis. Already price and AR are the same in any of the market. Both price and average revenue are the same. Okay guys, and due to all the goods are sold at the same price, MR also will be the same to the AR in the perfect competitive market. So price, AR and MR are merged in the same curve, and this curve is parallel to the x-axis. All are lying in the same curve. And here in the monopoly market, AR is equivalent to price, no doubt at all. AR and price are same. But here the monopoly seller charge different prices for the same product. That is the reason AR and MR curves are different. They are not the same. Why? Because different prices are charged for the same product. So that is the reason AR and MR curves differ. But here price is equivalent to AR. In any type of market, price is equivalent to average revenue. And in this market, average revenue is greater than the marginal revenue. By lowering the prices, whenever he is selling more output, at that time AR declines, and whenever AR is declining, MR declines more than AR. So always in the monopoly market, MR will be lower than the AR. MR curve lies below the AR curve. So hence AR is greater than the MR in the monopoly market, and the two curves are having the downward slope, sloping downwards from left to right. So these are the differences between the perfect competitive market and the monopoly market. Children, if you like this video, do subscribe, share and like. Thank you for watching.